What's going on, guys? My name is Sean, and this is my very own blockbuster. With Halloween right around the corner, I thought it would be cool to share my Scream Factory collection. Included is 4Ks, Blu-rays, slipcovers, steelbooks, everything I have, box sets. So without further ado, I will get started. This is Alligator, an all-time 80s classic creature feature. The practical effects for the time are really well done in that one. The Amityville Horror remake. This is the one that stars Ryan Reynolds. I have not yet watched this, but it was a good price, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm a sucker for blind buys, guys. Next is Army of Darkness. This is actually my favorite entry in the Evil Dead franchise. I would like to upgrade to the 4K eventually, but you know what? The Blu-ray has the slip and it looks great, so in the meantime, this is perfect. Next up, I have Behind the Mask. I have not actually watched this one, but I hear it's really well done. Again, slipcover and Blu-ray, so yeah. Oh, next up is one of my all-time favorite 80s horror classics, The Blob. This is a remake from a 1950s creature feature, but this is such a well-done film, and the 4K transfer by Scream Factory is just excellent. Check it out if you haven't. Next is Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. I actually have not yet watched this one, but I love Hammer films. The old school 50s, 60s, 70s Hammer horror movies are so good, and Scream Factory has put out a lot of them, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. The Brides of Dracula, another classic Hammer movie. This is actually so well done, despite the fact that Dracula's not even in this film, but Peter Cushing in this movie carries it. It's just so well done. He does such a good performance in this. Oh, next up, Candyman. Now, this is such a great 90s horror film. Even people who aren't the biggest fan of horror could probably enjoy this one because there is a lot of like investigation style stuff in this, so I'm having a hard time putting it back in. But anyway, it's really well done, and yeah, if you haven't checked out Candyman, definitely check it out. It's much better than all the other Candyman entries out there, the original 1992. Next up is Carrie. Stephen King classic, Brian De Palma. This is such a great film, honestly. If you haven't seen Carrie, what are you doing? Sissy Spacek is perfect as the title character. I read the book as well, and the movie really holds up. I'm a huge Stephen King fan, by the way. Next up, we have the original Child's Play. This is the 4K, and it looks fantastic. Great 80s slasher. I love Chucky. Child's Play 2. This is the not the custom slip, but like the limited edition slip cover that came with the pre-order on the website. So it's hard to get that cover now. And same with Child's Play 3. You can't get this anymore unless you go on eBay and spend a ridiculous amount of money. But Child's Play 2 is actually my favorite in the franchise. Child's Play 3, underrated. Bride of Chucky. This is another great Chucky movie. The addition of Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany, just perfect casting, and yeah, I absolutely love this movie. This is probably my second favorite Chucky movie, so yeah. And then we have Seed of Chucky, the introduction of Glenn. This film could have been better, but it also gets a lot more hate than I feel it deserves. I mean, Chucky his one-liners in this movie are so good, and yeah, I think it's better than people give it credit for. Curse of Chucky. Now, this one is actually really good, in my opinion. They went back to the horror roots of Chucky as opposed to comedic horror. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one more than I expected to. Cult of Chucky, on the other hand, I was not a fan of. In fact, I could probably say I hate this movie, but I do keep it because it is part of the Chucky franchise, and I am a collector, so I gotta have them all. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this one at all. And I'm also not a fan of the remake. It was better than I thought it would be, but I still wasn't a big fan of it. The 4K looks good though. Next up, I haven't seen this one yet, The Company of Wolves. I actually bought this on eBay because apparently it's hard to find, and I found it for a good price. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Apparently it's very atmospheric. And you know what? They don't make enough werewolf movies, so I'm excited for that. The Craft. This is one that I used to watch on VHS all the time with my brother and my parents. It's well done. It's like a teen witch movie. Think of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but for witches. Kind of like Charmed. But I honestly prefer this movie over that show. And next up we have Stephen King and George A. Romero's Creepshow. The original Creepshow is so good, and Tom Savini does all the makeup for it. It's just such a great 80s horror anthology, and Scream Factory did a great job with this. Like it's a hard box set with a booklet and everything. Really cool. Oh, next up we have the Critters collection. I've only ever seen the first one, which was good. I enjoyed the first one, but I hear it just keeps getting worse from there. So I haven't checked out the others, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. Next up, we have Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. This is a great remake. I really enjoyed it, actually, and it's probably Zack Snyder's best film. Next, we have Day of the Dead. The 4K is coming out if it hasn't already released, so I will be picking that up eventually. But yeah, this was really well done as well. All of George A. Romero's zombie films are good, the ones I've seen anyway. The Dead Zone. This is another Stephen King classic. Christopher Walken does such a good job in this, as so does, oh my god, what's his name? Martin Sheen. He does such a good job as the president in this film. If you haven't checked out The Dead Zone, highly recommend it. Death Becomes Her. I actually just watched this for the first time recently. This was really well done. Bruce Willis does a good job in this, as does Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep. And yeah, it was like a comedy horror film. I really enjoyed it. If you haven't checked it out, check out Death Becomes Her. Dracula, Prince of Darkness. This is the Blu-ray. Again, love me some Hammer horror, and Christopher Lee as Dracula is probably my favorite interpretation of Dracula, so I love it. Now, this is another Dracula movie. I actually haven't watched this yet. It's the Frank Langella Dracula, but I am looking forward to checking this one out. I just picked this up fairly recently in Toronto, so yeah, I will be checking that out hopefully soon. Drag Me to Hell. This is a great movie. I absolutely love it, and yeah, Drag Me to Hell. Escape from New York. John Carpenter classic from the 80s, and Kurt Russell is awesome as Snake Pinkett in this. If you haven't checked it out, highly recommend it. It's like a post-apocalyptic movie. Really well done. The Evil Dead remake. This is still in the plastic, but I have seen this movie. This movie is actually like terrifying. Like, it's creepy and gory, but it is really good. So I highly recommend that one. The Faculty. This is a classic 90s alien horror film. If you haven't checked out The Faculty, there are so many great actors in this. I know Elijah Wood is in it, and Usher is in this movie, and what's his name? The T-1000 from T2 is in this. I can't for the life of me think of his name right now, but anyway, this is a really good movie from the 90s. Check it out. And next up, we actually have the Friday the 13th complete collection. This is one of my prized possessions in my collection. Absolutely love it. It comes with all of the Friday the 13th films, including Freddy vs. Jason. And yeah, it is fantastic. If you don't own this, you actually can still get it, but who knows for how long, so check this one out. And my favorite Friday the 13th movie is the final chapter. Next up, Stephen King's Firestarter. Little Drew Barrymore. I haven't actually watched this one. I've seen the remake, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but I hear this one is better, so I will hopefully check this one out soon. Next up, we have John Carpenter's The Fog. This is such an atmospheric film. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. If you haven't seen The Fog, check it out around the fall time. So like right now, go check out The Fog. You won't regret it. And next up, we have the original Halloween. This is one of my all-time favorite horror films, favorite slashers. Michael Myers might be my favorite of the slashers, the big four or whatever. It's between him and Freddy, but Halloween, incredible. I have to watch it every year. And the direct sequel, Halloween 2 on 4K. This one's almost just as good as the original in my opinion. I love the setting in the hospital. But yeah, Halloween 2. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. This is very much a love or hate film. I personally love it. It does something different. And Tom Atkins, I think his name is. He does a fantastic job in the title role. And this is definitely one you should check out if you haven't. So you can voice your opinion online about how you either love it or hate it, like the entire horror community out there. Halloween 4. I absolutely love Halloween 4. The character of Rachel has always been one of my favorites in the franchise. And I find this one quite underrated, to be honest. Halloween 4 is great. Halloween 5, on the other hand, is not great. It's probably one of my least favorite Halloween films in the franchise, at least of like the originals. This is my least favorite. To be honest, I'm struggling to even remember this one, so I will rewatch it soon, but I remember not liking it, so clearly it's forgettable, so yeah. And next up, we have the Halloween collection 1995 to 2002. So this includes The Curse of Michael Myers, H20, and Resurrection. So Curse of Michael Myers is meh. This is the one with Paul Rudd in it. It's okay. It's not my favorite. H20. This is actually a great movie. It's like basically Halloween in a 90s slasher vibe. So it's similar to like Scream, but with Michael Myers. Highly recommend this one if you haven't checked it out. And we have Resurrection, my least favorite Halloween film, with Busta Rhymes doing some one-liners that really just don't fit with the vibe. This movie is not good, so you can skip this one. But for H20 alone, I had to get this box set here. Next up, we have Hell Night. I haven't checked this one out yet, but it is the Blu-ray with a slip. I got it at my local pawn shop, and Hell Night looks great, but I have not checked it out yet. The Howling. This is a fantastic werewolf movie. If you haven't checked out The Howling, it is great. Dee Wallace is in it, for the mom from E.T., and she's also in Cujo, and she does a great performance in this. And if you haven't checked out The Howling, get to that, especially this time of year, right? Humanoids from the Deep. I have not checked this one out yet, but it's a great looking steelbook, and I'm excited to check this one out because I actually love like sea creature type films, so this is right up my alley. I'm excited for that one. the 1970s King Kong with, what's his name? Jeff Bridges. This film is, you know what? It's not my favorite King Kong movie. I prefer the original from the 30s, and I prefer the Peter Jackson 2005 King Kong. So this one's kind of after those two, but it's still well done, and the stop motion is really cool too. And we have Kiss of the Vampire, another Hammer horror classic. Yeah, this one's great. It's a cool vampire film that actually has nothing to do with Dracula or Van Helsing. So this is a cool one if you're into vampire films and Hammer horror. Next, we have Krampus. This is a great Christmas horror film. Not one that I will pop in every holiday season, but, you know, every once in a while I'm in the mood for Krampus, and I'll throw this on, and I have a good time with it. Next up, we have George A. Romero's Land of the Dead. This is the one I actually haven't watched yet. You can tell it's still sealed, but Land of the Dead apparently is well done, and I'm excited to watch it. Now we have a double feature. This is Murders in the Rue Morgue and the Dunwich Horror. I have not watched either of these. I've actually found this at a Goodwill, which was a great find, but I haven't watched either of them yet. I definitely will, though. My Bloody Valentine. This is a great 80s slasher, and fun fact, I've actually been to the mines that this was filmed in. I used to live maybe 20 minutes away from them, actually, and yeah, so it was really cool seeing that because I used to live there, so it was really cool. But great 80s slasher. Night of the Creeps. Now, if you want a fun 80s horror film, this is the one to go with. This is just so much fun. I had basically had a smile on my face this entire film. Everyone I show this to, they end up loving it. So yeah, check out Night of the Creeps if you haven't. It's basically aliens, zombies, all in one. It's fantastic. Check it out. Next up, we have the Piranha Steelbook. This is the Blu-ray. I wasn't the biggest fan of Piranha. I enjoyed it enough to keep it in the collection, but maybe after watching it again, I'll enjoy it more. It is an 80s classic horror, so that's pretty cool. And then we have the 4K Steelbook of Pumpkinhead. Now, unlike Piranha, I absolutely loved Pumpkinhead. This was amazing, so atmospheric for the fall season. If you haven't checked out Pumpkinhead, what are you doing? It's an all-time classic, and I think you would really enjoy it. Then we have Return of the Living Dead. This is a great, funny horror film from the 80s with incredible practical effects. If you haven't checked out Return of the Living Dead, go check it out this Halloween season. It's fantastic. I think you'll like it. RoboCop 2. So this is actually not horror at all, and it is not the best in the franchise. And, the first one, obviously, the original, is the best, but this is a close second, I'd say. I really enjoy RoboCop 2. I've been watching it since the VHS days with my dad, so check out RoboCop 2 if you haven't. And we got the RoboCop remake, which I have not yet watched. I hear it's actually kind of underrated, and yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this. I don't have the third RoboCop. I don't think Scream Factory ever released that one, and I do have the original. It's just not a Scream Factory title. It's an Arrow title. Next, we have Scars of Dracula. This was actually one of my favorite Dracula films with Christopher Lee in it. Really well done, and yeah, the story was great, the characters were great, the practical effects were great, minus the bat. But yeah, if you haven't seen Scars of Dracula, give it a chance. Next up, we have Stephen King's The Shining. This is not the Stanley Kubrick version. This is the made-for-TV special, but I find this actually quite underrated, and I got this very cool custom slip cover from VHS Slips. I will link them down below if I can anyway, or at least tag them, and yeah, check those guys out, VHS Slips. They do fantastic work. Next up is Stephen King's Silver Bullet. This is a great werewolf movie. I absolutely love it, and Gary Busey is just absolutely wild in this. And this is a very early role for Corey Haim, R.I.P. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Silver Bullet, it's another great werewolf movie. There's actually, I'm finding out there's quite a bit of good ones Scream Factory has here. So yeah, check it out. The original Sleepaway Camp. This is the Blu-ray with a slipcover. Sleepaway Camp is terrifying at the end, if you know what I'm talking about. I won't spoil it here. The movie itself is good, but the ending is absolutely crazy. So check that one out. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, another Stephen King. This is an anthology movie, and honestly, all of these are really well done. There's an early role for Steve Buscemi in here. So yeah, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, great practical effects, and I think you would really enjoy it if you haven't seen it. Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf is an awesome 80s horror comedy with Michael J. Fox, who plays a werewolf. Yeah, check it out if you haven't. It's just, I know I keep telling you to check it out, but if you haven't, check these movies out. This is one that I used to watch on VHS all the time with my dad, and yeah, great 80s. They Live, John Carpenter. This is a great 80s, another 80s sci-fi horror. I think you'd really enjoy it. So check out They Live if you haven't. But yeah, who hasn't seen They Live? Who hasn't? Stephen King's Thinner. I haven't watched this yet, but I am looking forward to it. Apparently it's really well done. And yeah, Thinner on Blu-ray. Jean-Claude Van Damme in Time Cop. I haven't checked out the 4K yet, but I have seen this movie. It's another one I used to watch on VHS all the time. I just remember it being a badass, futuristic kind of action film, and it's Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's amazing, so check this one out. The Vampire Lovers. This is another great Hammer horror film. Peter Cushing is in this one. And yeah, if you're into vampire films, if you're into old school 60s type of stuff, you'll definitely love this. And last but not least, we have John Carpenter's Vampires. This is the 4K. Yeah, this one was pretty good. And John Carpenter is always great, in my opinion. His music in this is fantastic, and James Woods does a good job in the title role. So that is my Scream Factory collection. Let me know what you guys think. I'm always free to do more of these videos. I have a blast doing them, to be honest, and yeah, just let me know what you think. And yeah, that's my Scream Factory collection. Thanks everyone. Bye.